Bringing before me is the classic Turn Luke to the Light Side deck from Death Star 2. It's a fun, aggressive deck that lets you play all your favorite bad guys and occasionally get some free wins. You'll start the objective, which also starts your destiny and Insignificant Rebellion, as well as the Death Star 2 Throne Room. Your starting interrupt will be Slip Sliding Away Virtual, which allows for an additional location as well as 3 effects. For your second site, you'll either choose Cloud City Upper Walkway or First Light Bar. Both of these sites are Force Drain -1 for your opponent, but the bar can download Erica, while the Cloud City site is exterior, so you can deploy Blizzard 4 there. I also like being able to deploy adjacent sites with Sonic Bombardment V, though most people will opt for the bar. This is one of those objectives that has a lot of reading, but once you know what it does, it's pretty straightforward. Your destiny makes your opponent lose 3 force every turn that you have Vader on table and they don't have Luke out. Many light side objectives do suspend your destiny, so you will want to make sure you have Luke Skywalker, the Emperor's Prize, under your starting effect. Other decks will play the There's Another Shield to make your cards target Leia instead of Luke. Insignificant Rebellion forces your opponent to stack a card there every time they lose a battle. Then when you go to convert Luke to the dark side, each card adds 3. Of course, turning Luke to the dark side isn't as straightforward as turning Vader with There Is Good in Him. Where the light deck only requires you to have Vader escort Luke and draw a high enough destiny, dark side has several steps. First, Vader will capture Luke automatically when they are present together. Light side can download Luke or deploy him from Lost Pile, and of course your destiny encourages them to do so. Next, Vader needs to go to Death Star 2. You can get there with Sith Probe Droid V's relocation decks. Conveniently, Palpatine, either the ultra rare from Death Star 2 or Foreseer, will already be there since your objective can download him. Once Luke, Emperor, and Vader are all at the throne room, you can duel Luke once per turn. If you win, light side loses 3 force. If you lose, you have the opportunity to draw destiny to convert Luke. Insignificant Rebellion adds 3 for each card stacked. If your total is above 12, you convert Luke and win the game. Against There Is Good in Him, keep in mind that every time you lose a duel, you'll stack a card on I Feel the Conflict. So only duel in that matchup if you know you can win. You do not stack a card on Insignificant Rebellion for winning duels. I've had a handful of decent Bring-In players give me a free win as There Is Good in Him for not realizing how this works. But converting Luke is not the main engine of the deck. Emperor's Power lets you add a battle destiny to 1 battle per turn. This is extremely powerful. Often you can drop Lord Maul with lightsaber or another powerful character alone at a site. You hit one of their characters, take 2 of them with you from drawing destiny. The destiny is pretty high in the deck. And you either win the battle or come close enough to take no overflow while making them lose 2 or 3 characters of their own. Of course, you need to watch out for I Don't Like Sand and Rebel Leadership, limiting your destinies if you're going to rely on Emperor's Power. Sando Aqua Monster is an option to get around the destiny limiters, but I personally have not had a lot of luck with the card. A few cards of note: Erica will retrieve 1 force per turn as long as Luke is not present at a battleground. This includes when he's captured. Forlom with Concussion Rifle V allows you to cycle cards from your hand. Combine him with Emperor Palpatine's ability to upload Force Lightning once per turn, and you're essentially able to draw the top card of your reserve deck once per turn. Lastly, I want to mention the Space Package. Maul Sith Infiltrator is a Destiny 6, and if you want to, you can just run a few copies of that for dedicated space decks like Yavin 4 Ops or Hidden Base. However, I like running the Star Destroyer combo, Intimidator and Persecutor, as an additional option to keep light side honest. That's all I've got for you. Bringing Before Me is a fun, powerful deck for players of all skill levels. Oh, and there have been a number of errata over the last year or so, so if you're going to net deck, I would suggest avoiding decks from before the first of this year. Good luck, have fun, and no reverts.